Hey everybody, Aaron Stauffer, Man Meat Barbecue. By now you've all heard about the easy weeknight meal taking social media by storm. Baked Feta Pasta. And we're here in our kitchen amplifying that dish using some leftover brisket and some of our killer rub, the real Texas style rub. This has been a key ingredient in our success on the competition circuit, and it's also revolutionized the way we cook at home in our kitchen. You can pick it up at therealmanmeatbbq.com, or you can ask for it at your local barbecue store. So the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna throw in some cherry tomatoes. You can use grape tomatoes, I think they're the same thing. 2 pints, just in a cast iron skillet. We're gonna toss in 3 smashed and peeled garlic cloves. Just throw them in. I've already done the smashing prior to. Got 1 shallot that we've done a rough, we quarter to quarter on our cut here. We're gonna drizzle about 1/4 of a cup of olive oil just over the top of all of this. Now let's just, that's about 1/4 cup. And then sprinkle on some of the Texas style rub. Okay. The next thing we need to do, if you can find it at your grocery store, I know there were a lot of stores that were out of it, but get yourself a block of feta cheese and a sharp knife. And we're just gonna place it right in the middle. Might even just wiggle it down, make a little spot for it. We want the flavors of the tomatoes as they burst just to kind of soak into that feta. And then we're gonna throw a little bit of thyme in here. And now, again, it's so easy. All we gotta do is throw it in the oven. So now we have the dish in the oven. We have our oven set on 400 degrees, and we're gonna let that go for half an hour before we add our brisket. Remember, the brisket's already cooked, so it's just really heating that back up and melding some of those flavors. But while that's going, we can go ahead and get our pot of water boiling and our pasta cooked, so that way when this comes out, we just mix it all together and enjoy. Okay guys, it's been right at 30 minutes. The tomatoes are starting to burst. We're starting to get a lot of liquid in here. Now it's time to add our brisket. Do not stir at this point. Just literally just sprinkle the brisket right over the top. Just get it around. We don't want to disturb any of this yet. And then right back into the oven for another 10 to 15 minutes. All right, so it's been about 45 minutes. We've already added the brisket. Let's grab it out of the oven. Oh my. And look at this. You can see the brisket is really looking fantastic. I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna pull out the thyme stems. We don't want those when we go to eat, but they've already gotten the flavor that we needed from them in the dish. One more in there. All right, put those off to the side. And then really, it's just time to stir it up. And then we're gonna add our pasta after we get this stirred. Awesome sauce for our pasta. We've already got our pasta cooked and drained. We're gonna add it to the skillet. The skillet's gonna help keep this warm. I would recommend, if you're gonna do it in this quantity, I would use a bigger cast iron skillet, or you can use a large baking dish. 12-ounce skillet is a little too small. Probably need the size bigger. All right, let's make this actually a little bit easier. We're gonna move it over here to a large dish. Quick, easy, elevated. It's exactly what you want for dinner, and so does your family. You're gonna love this. Do me a favor, hit that like button on this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell because you want more of this, and we're gonna bring it to you. Look at that. Let's give her a taste. Make sure you get some brisket in that. Tomatoes, shallots, nicely tender pasta. It's gonna be hot. Oh, it's so creamy. The feta cheese, a little saltiness from that. I tell you what though, that brisket really elevates it, brings it up to a different level. So easy. I know why this has taken social media by storm. This is awesome. You gotta try this recipe. I'm gonna eat the rest of this.